Star Wars Last Jedi backlash and fan boycott, director warns there will be consequences. Star Wars fans have boycotted the Han Solo movie and started a backlash against The Last Jedi, Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson. A Star Wars director has warned there will be serious consequences. The disturbance in the Force rumbles on. In fact, it's becoming increasingly difficult to see how it can be resolved before Episode 9 hits cinemas next Christmas. Fans furious with The Last Jedi are currently taking credit for the box office catastrophe of Solo: A Star Wars Story. They see Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy's Episode 8 as a heavy-handed and mishandled vehicle for a social agenda which betrayed every aspect of their beloved franchise. In return, some Lucasfilm directors and staff have called the rebelling fans women-fearing bigots. Now another major Hollywood director has waded into the battle. James.Mangold is lined up to direct the planned Boba Fett spin-off movie. The acclaimed Hollywood veteran also directed movies like Logan, Girl, Interrupted and Cop Land. He lashed out at fans who attack directors of beloved franchises, warning soon no talented director will take on these projects. However, he also appeared to agree with a comment that Rian Johnson should not have subverted the Star Wars franchise so flagrantly. Mangold tweeted, "At this point, when work writing and directing big franchises has become the emotionally loaded equivalent of writing a new chapter of the Bible, with the probable danger of being stoned and called a blasphemer, then a lot of bolder minds are gonna leave these films to hacks and corporate boards." He directly addressed the accusations from Star Wars fans that Kennedy and Johnson betrayed the canon storylines of legacy characters like Luke Skywalker. Mangold added, "Discussions of canon would be more fruitful if A, folks didn't assume anyone who disagrees is evil/incompetent, and B, there was recognition that rules of dramatic narrative demand something happened to characters since you saw them last, that is, they can't be in same place you left them." Star Wars backlash: will Disney replace Kathleen Kennedy in September? However, when he continued his argument that filmmakers needed to be allowed freedom to pursue their own vision, one commentator pointed out that this is a wonderful idea, except when you are working on the 8th film of a 9-movie story arc. Mangold agreed and simply replied, "True." This would clearly imply that he also feels Johnson had a duty to the fans and the franchise above his own personal vision. However, Mangold also implied that it was not Johnson's fault. Mangold added, "If you feel the filmmakers are just corporate tools and powerless, then why bitch at us?" In the case of Rian Johnson and Mission Impossible director Chris McQuarrie, I assure you these cats are not owned. They actually fight your battles behind the scenes. Johnson has seemed so sure of his movie it is hard to imagine what changes he might have fought for. With 18 months to go until Episode 9 is released, it will be fascinating to see how this situation develops.